Joe Rogan versus Tyson Fury. The controversy originated earlier this month when Rogan discussed with comedian Andrew Schulz on his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, leading to the current debate.
You want to talk about who's the baddest man on the planet? If Jon Jones and Tyson Fury are locked into a room,
game over.
I'm pushing all my chips on black. I'm just fucking... Tyson Fury is an amazing boxer. He doesn't have a fucking chance in hell of making it out of that room.
Crazy.
He has no chance of making it out of that room. Zero chance.
So if you
The idea, he would have to catch John immediately with one punch, and I just don't see that happening, man. The threat of the takedown looms so large. That shot will come so unexpectedly. When he gets his hands around you, you'll be so stunned.
Fury gave an intense response to those comments.
I heard Joe Rogan say something about me the other day, and I've been off all the social media, so I didn't reply to that little pussy. Little fucking midget, bald-headed midget. I heard him say that Jon Jones could fuck me up if we went in the room together. I don't think so. Not a man born from his mother can fuck me up in a room on our own. Whatever happens in that room, I'd be walking out. Not a fucking problem.
Jones is set to defend his heavyweight championship against former two-time UFC champion Stipe Miocic in the second half of 2023. While Fury has yet to fight since knocking out Derek Chisora in December. Jones later wrote on Twitter, "Hey Tyson, it seems like Joe may have struck a nerve. I'll admit there's no one touching you in that ring right now, but let's not let that confuse you with what would happen if you stepped foot in my cage. If you ever want to put some of those questions you got going on to rest, give Dana White a call. I'll help you out." Jones then predicted that the fight would be over in a round. Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. We're all going to witness a jaw-dropping clash between two incredible fighters, as Alex Pereira and Jan Blachowicz step into the spotlight. Pereira, known for his lightning-fast strikes and impeccable precision, will be challenging Blachowicz's solid takedown skills and unwavering striking defense. The showdown between these UFC superstars promises to be a heart-pounding display of skill, determination, and pure excitement. With both fighters carrying immense star power, this fight is set to leave fans spellbound. It's a fight you won't want to miss. Alex Pereira, a two-time middleweight champion, is finally making a transition to the light heavyweight division. His debut in the new weight class will take place at UFC 291, held at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah, where he'll face off against the experienced Jan Blachowicz. However, Pereira's rival and former middleweight champion Israel Adesanya holds the belief that Blachowicz will have the upper hand against Poatan. Despite concerns from fans regarding Pereira's recovery time from his previous fight, the UFC announced his inclusion on the fight card for UFC 291. Pereira has made his decision to move forward and is scheduled to compete on July 29th. Israel Adesanya predicts Jan Blachowicz will beat Alex Pereira. In 2021, Adesanya, 23-2 MMA, 12-2 UFC, suffered his first ever defeat to Blachowicz when he attempted to become a dual champion by moving up in weight. Blachowicz managed to secure 3 takedowns and outperformed Adesanya in striking, resulting in a clear unanimous decision victory. Adesanya believes that Blachowicz will employ a similar strategy and achieve the same outcome against Pereira. Despite the expectation of a minimum 6-month recovery period following his devastating knockout loss to the last stylebender, the former middleweight champion Israel Adesanya remains undeterred. Adesanya firmly believes that Jan Blachowicz will come out on top against Poatan at UFC 291. In Adesanya's own words, he stated, "I think Jan's gonna take him down and beat him up there." Drawing from his personal experience of facing his first defeat in the UFC against Jan Blachowicz, Adesanya spoke positively about the Polish fighter's fighting style. He mentioned, "Jan will stand with him Pereira for a bit, but eventually just get him to the fence or try to take him down the way he took me down." The UFC champion is confident that Blachowicz will rely on his takedown skills rather than engaging in a stand-up battle with Alex Pereira. Reflecting on his emotions following the loss to Blachowicz at UFC 259, Adesanya had harbored aspirations of becoming a 2-division champion after his initial middleweight title win at UFC 243. After successfully defending his title on 2 occasions, Israel Adesanya made the decision to challenge Jan Blachowicz for the light heavyweight title at UFC 259. Following his first ever loss in the UFC, Adesanya shared his thoughts and emotions, saying, It wasn't frustrating at the time. I was still catching him sometimes. And he added, but also I was just like, yeah, just respect. In the video posted on his YouTube channel, Adesanya stated,
I think Jan's going to take him down and just beat him up there. I think Jan will stand with him for a bit, but eventually just get him to the fence or try and take him down the way he took me down. I don't think he's going to shoot, so he's going to either get him to the fence. He did it at the right times and took me down. So yeah, he could get caught coming in. He could if he, depends. What if he gets him down? You can keep him down. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. Fuck, I'm not doing a fucking prediction for this fight. But right now, it's funny. I think it's a nice matchup to make.
Undoubtedly, Pereira aims to make a strong impact in the light heavyweight division. And facing a former champion like Blachowicz provides the perfect opportunity. With training experience alongside Glover Teixeira, who defeated Blachowicz to claim the light heavyweight title at UFC 267, Pereira hopes to gain an additional advantage. While acknowledging the skills and danger posed by his opponent, Pereira sees this fight as a favorable opportunity for himself. He recently shared his thoughts on the matchup in an announcement on his YouTube channel. It's worth noting that this fight will take place in the light heavyweight division, with a weight limit of 205 pounds. Alex Pereira has a 7-2 pro record, 4-1 UFC, and is ranked first in the middleweight class. He's defeated Israel Adesanya, Sean Strickland, and Bruno Silva. This is a must-see fight in the light heavyweight class. Jan Blachowicz, on the other hand, is rated third in the light heavyweight class, with a professional record of 29-9-1, 12-6-1 UFC. He's defeated Israel Adesanya, Alexander Raki, and Luke Rockhold. That's all we got for today. Hope you enjoyed it. For more UFC content, consider subscribing to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.